50 Days of Fuego, Day 8, the Perfect Palmetto. So yeah, Day 8, 50 Days of Fuego. I made it a week. Let's see if we can keep up the pace. Anyway, I was looking at one of my favorite cocktail books, the Savoy cocktail book, the other day, and looking at rum cocktails, and I found one called the Palmetto cocktail. And what it is 2 dashes of orange bitters, half of Italian vermouth, which is usually just sweet vermouth, and St. Croix rum. You shake well and strain in a cocktail glass. Well, I tried to make it, and it wasn't really all that great. So what do you do when a cocktail isn't all that great? You doctor it up. So what I did was kind of take the idea of the perfect Manhattan, which basically takes the vermouth in a Manhattan from just sweet and cuts it in half and makes it sweet and dry. And we're applying it to this cocktail, and we're gonna call it the Perfect Palmetto. So let's give it a try. So since the first attempt wasn't that great, I'm going to try to stretch the ratios a little bit from what the book says and do more of a martini or Manhattan style formula that'll really give us more of what I'm looking for in the cocktail. So we're going to start with a full 2 ounces of FWAYGO White Rum. We're going to do 3/4 ounce of our Dolin Dry Vermouth, and 3/4 ounce of our Sweet Vermouth. Now, in the recipe in the book, it says use orange bitters, but I'm going to use Angostura, just simply because it's going to add more of a flavor to the cocktail and just kind of fill it out a little bit more. We'll go ahead and add our ice and start stirring. Once we get to a dilution and a consistency that we like, go ahead and strain it into our cocktail glass. And I'll add a little bit of lime peel to kind of add an aromatic and a little color. Now, some of you may wonder why I do so many spirit-forward cocktails on 50 Days of Fuego. Number 1 is because I like them. They're my favorite, what can I say? Number 2 is I think rum really gets cornered into a market of always just being in fruity drinks, or with Coke, or anything like that. And it's always fun to have a good rum like Fuego in a decent cocktail where the rum is the star, where that's what you want to taste. And this is a perfect example of that. It's nice, it's fruity, the vermouth gives it that kind of winey but herbaceous note. It's very aromatic. It's just an all-around fantastic cocktail to start dinner with, to finish dinner with, anything like that. Give it a try, see what you think, let me know. Again, thanks for joining us on day 8 of 50 Days of Fuego, and I'll see you tomorrow.